Hey guys, it's Pi, and today we are with some Battlefront 1940 to 1945. That's literally the name of the game. Alpha 0.4.2. This game is like a Blood style game where you basically get to choose between different classes. Now, keep in mind that it is in extremely alpha.
I put myself a Coke plushie.
But some people, not to mention names, on Loose Fire, XX, Danny Boy XX, everyone else, have been asking me to play this game, and I thought it was time for it to have a play around on the channel.
Wait, you recording this?
Yeah, of course I'm recording this, boy. Who do you think I'm talking to, myself?
It looks like they added like belts and stuff to the soldiers, like gear. That's
I thought you were
good.
practicing.
I wish I was able to play as a veteran rifleman.
I don't know why my screen's not like this. It should be fixed once I spawn in. So, like I mentioned earlier, Battlefront 1940 to 1945 is a game set in World War II, where you get to feature through a handful of different maps with only 2 classes at the moment. But there are big plans for this game. I think that this game could become really big if it's just given a little bit of more content, more story content, and if it's really just a little bit fine polished. This game would be a game that I'd really love to play.
Why are you guys on the Nazis?
Oh, my brother's
Why are you guys on Nazis?
Because we want to be the Nazis. So here we are, spawned in the game. I'm with a Kark 86 or whatever they call it. And yeah, this is the game. You go in, shoot guys,
Fun fact.
you miss,
Play some 1939
and then you try not to get shot.
of all.
That's literally it. That's literally it. I'm concentrating right now.
What, in
The
Africa?
clutch is real. The clutch is real. The clutch is real.
Wait,
I'm gonna be getting
respawn?
off in like 10 to 15 minutes,
The
guys.
clutch is real.
Can we respawn?
Oh, well apparently we already won the round. So yeah, pretty simple game. There are no real objectives, just kill the other team. Other than that, no, there's nothing else. You press Q or you right click to aim down sights. You click to fire, left click to fire. You have to be aimed down sights to fire, which, you know, is understandable, although I wish that was not necessarily the case. You press R to reload. You can press E, and then Q, and then double click to throw a frag. And that's all the gameplay there is to it. There are currently 3 maps right now. There's the desert map, which I am currently playing. There is a type of urban/European map. And then there is a Russian-style trench war, which is really the most fun. Now, issues with the game right now. The game is extremely unbalanced. The maps, the classes, even though there's only 2 different types of weapons, it's just that some of them don't have very many uses, and there's still a lot of problems with the different guns, especially the semi-automatic, not the bolt-action ones.
If you get veteran
rifleman,
lag while firing is also a huge problem. And of course, there are problems with maps not being very balanced, especially this one.
I heard a Wilhelm.
What do you guys think of this game?
I like it. I'm introduced. Well, no, I think Venom did, but I told him about it.
At the point it's at right now, there's just really not all that much to it, and That's why I think this
Come down
game is
into a bunker, I'm
separated
stuck.
from Blood and Iron a lot, and that's really what this game is most compared to. It's mostly compared to Blood and
stuck, help
Iron because they both have the same structure of gameplay.
Yeah, Ryan's group that he's in, you know, the one with the World War I stuff, British group, they use Blood and Iron type guns, but some of them are automatic.
Yeah.
And they're actually pretty good. They just, if they're in a battle, that's kind of stupid.
And of course, there's problems like that where you just die after instantly spawning. There's a lot of bounce issues, a lot of team issues, map issues, you name it. But what do you guys think? Do you think this game is going in the right direction?
Well, it is early alpha, so there's not much to see from it
Personally-
so far. I mean, they've been updating it quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, the game is playable, and at times it actually is a lot of fun to be, quote, clutching and other sorts. But it's just that there's not really any polish at all. That's
I mean,
all there is
I
to the
believe there's
game.
only like one person working on it too. No, I think they're. Oh no, it is a group.
Yeah, it is. It's
one man
Sapphire.
game's pretty good.
Sapphire.
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
It should be a
Sapphire.
lot better. It should be a lot more polished than it is right now if it's a whole group working on it.
When was the last time this game was updated?
Yeah, they just updated
Yeah.
it.
This
with these,
this
like,
game is
belts.
being actively developed, and
Yeah, they just added these belts and stuff that you can see.
Mhm.
These like physical ones.
Bradley,
yeah.
we should record some heroes and generals to compare to this.
I can't run heroes and generals.
It'll be-
I don't have heroes and generals.
Download it.
Of course, one of the biggest problems with this game is that I have is that it's not. 99% of the kills aren't very satisfying. In Blood and Iron, you hear that bang from your gun, your musket, your rifle, pistol, etc., and you know if they're dead or not. That's the biggest problem from a single person standpoint. Another thing about this game is that it's really not that historical. Of course, Blood and Iron has all the different types of regiments and even
They
some
could add that to
historically
the game.
famous
I
maps.
would like to see that. They could add that.
Mhm. I think that this game definitely has potential. It's just that at its current state, it really can't be judged yet.
And it does have a pretty active fan base too.
Well, yeah,
about
there's a
300
constant,
people
30,
every
40
day.
people playing it all the time. It doesn't just sit there with no players like a lot of games do nowadays. Even good ones.
Oh, I
Not
just
that
got
this
killed,
isn't
right?
good.
I mean, you have a popular life, and that's one of the longest standing games out there, 4 years. It's such a small.
Also, another thing that I wish they do is they'd make one-hit kills more common. Like, to the chest or the head should be one-hit kill. But to the
They're
legs,
gonna
and
be
that should
adding
be the
more
regular
factions
ones.
too, along with maps.
Right now, there's only
They
the
have
Allies
Italy,
and
France.
Axis, and I mean, you can tell the
No, Allies
difference
and
of
Axis are
which one's
built up
Russia,
of
which one's
Axis.
Germany, which one's Japan, which one's the US, which one's the UK, etc.
Now, if you look at the icons for joining teams, there's gonna be the U.S. Well, that's gonna be the newest one. For Axis, there's gonna be Japan and Italy.
Oh, I sniped that kid!
Yeah, actually, Italy, Germany, and Japan were the 3 main axes, and then you have the US, Canada,
US, Canada,
Britain. What else?
the UK, France to some extent.
US,
And
Canada,
we have
Britain.
France.
They
Oh,
also
France,
had
Poland,
Egypt
France,
Actually,
and
Poland was
Greece
neutral.
and Yugoslavia,
Yeah, Russia after.
My mom's calling me. Hold on.
Belgium, Amsterdam.
You have France. Don't
Yes.
forget France.
I
Yes.
died.
Yes.
It's amazing how much we know about history. compared to some people.
Fun fact, for those of you that don't know, normally happen on
Now, this little tank right here,
Omaha, Utah
if
Junior
tanks
Gold Tour.
were to be added to this game, and if this would turn into a Battlefield 1 style game, I think that would really be one of the directions that this game could definitely go towards. Because as of what we think this game's going to be going towards, which is strictly infantry, no machine guns, no artillery from what we know,
Infantry.
I think it's still going to be fairly bland.
To be honest, in my jumping could be added.
Yeah.
They need to work on those medics.
Mm-hmm.
And Sappos, in my opinion, they should change.
Your mic cut off. So,
I am back.
How do you guys?
there's a lot of things this game does right. It's just that there's not
It's
enough
long.
things, and at this point, this is not a game that I'd really favor over games like Blood and Iron, just because it's not up to the amount of content that a lot of these other games are. Not that it can't get there in the future, and you know, keep in mind, this is very early alpha. So, you guys have anything else to say before I conclude this?
Also, in my opinion, crouching could be added to the game.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Crouching and the ability to go prone.
Mm-hmm. Well, the problem is that they don't want this game to turn into a first-person shooter, and I totally get that.
I mean, it's just
Yeah.
stuff like this that happens. Is getting held up in a trench and there's like lines of people shooting. That's pretty cool. I like that about the game.
Yeah, even if it is
Look at
extremely
heroes and
unbalanced.
You can go into first person and third person.
Yeah.
So
You
it's
can
sort of
do that in
all
Blood and
around
Iron.
game.
I mean, if they
Right.
restricted it to first person only, they would lose some of their fan base because you know some people
Oh,
really
dang,
like
that
third
was a
person.
flag. So, I guess we'll leave it here. This was Battlefront 1940-1945. Extremely early alpha, 0.4.2. I'm really
Early
excited
alpha.
to see what this game has in store for the future, and I'll definitely check back on it every once in a while on the channel. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, etc. Give me some love, and see you next time.